Now, speaking of diets, the plant-based diet. Okay, so I have lots of friends that are vegan, lots of friends that are vegetarian, and I talk about this issue a lot. The question that everybody always asks me is, how do I get enough protein if I'm a vegan? Where do I get my protein? And I've been asked probably 1,000 times. Can you answer this question so that now I don't have to like come up with the answer?
Right. I mean, people that don't think they can get enough protein on a plant-based diet, they don't know beans. Right? Legumes, beans, split peas, chickpeas, and lentils, right? These are the protein superstars of the plant kingdom. We really need to be eating legumes every day. There's also protein in, whole grains and nuts and other things, but I mean, we need to, so like hummus, and, there's lots of ways we can, nice, healthy, yummy ways we can get legumes into our diet. And again, the healthiest sources of protein, not only can we get all the protein we would ever want, but again, it comes with all this, it's just packed.
Minerals.
It's just packed with some of the healthiest. So, I mean, beans are the healthiest, probably the healthiest food. Certainly the best predictor of survival in terms of longevity in populations around the world is legume consumption. I mean, that's kind of the one, it's like the overlapping Venn diagram of all the so-called blue zones around the world, and whether it's because they're eating, soy in Okinawa, or whether they're eating, white beans in the Mediterranean, whether all these really healthy food, they all are eating legumes in one form or another.
Some form of legume.
So that, I mean, that's, greens are the healthiest vegetable, berries are the healthiest fruits. We should all be trying to eat greens, berries, and beans every day. These are the healthiest foods. We've got to pack them into our diet.
Well, see, and one thing that I do with my website is that I show people how to prepare these foods.
Even better,
so
right? It's one, right.
Exactly. They don't come back to me and go, but I don't know what to do with
It's
this.
one thing for me to tell everyone to eat kale, right?
But
It's another.
I'm going to show them how to cook it.
We're a
See?
good team.
Yeah, good stuff. Now, one thing that I learned from your website, as a matter of fact, I spent 3 hours on his website the other day. It's absolutely addictive. Anyway, the thing I learned about beans is that if you eat them at night, they can actually keep your blood sugar lowered until your next meal the next day.
Crazy. I mean, even more than that. I mean, it actually changes the rate at which your stomach empties the next day, 12 hours later the next day, because, we have, gazillions of little good bacteria in our guts that turn prebiotics, which is dietary fiber, we don't digest it, but our good bacteria do, into these wonderful little short-chain fatty acids like butyrate and propionate, which gets absorbed back into our system, and then has all these wonderful, healthful physiological changes, like decreasing our appetite by slowing the rate at which food empties our stomach. And so we eat a bean burrito tonight. By the next morning, our gut bacteria eating that same bean burrito, releasing these wonderful little compounds back into our bloodstream, and then actually slows the rate at which our breakfast the next morning empties our stomach. So we just feel fuller longer, and so, lunchtime comes around, we're like, I'm not even hungry yet, and so it's just amazing. So this is the so-called lentil effect, but now because it happens with all legumes, they call it the second meal effect, which is particular to legumes. So they just magical food.
Well, I'm getting excited about them, actually.
Great.
I'm going to go do a cooking segment and teach people how to cook lentils.
Great.
But thank you so much, Doctor. I really, really appreciate your time.
Absolutely.
And I have one more question.
Please.
Would you be willing to meet with me next month to talk more about nutrition?
Let's do it.
I have you on camera saying that. I hope you don't feel like I put you on the spot. But thank you, because I could talk to you for a year just on everything that you have, the knowledge that you can inform me about. So I'm just so excited about
Happy
getting
to help.
meet you. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Great.
Take care.